Welcome to our bronze and above call that we do every single Friday, where we teach you the skill sets to go from part-time, making an extra 700 a month, making an extra 1,000 a month, to full-time, making an extra, 3K, 5K, 10K, and being able to go out there and hit that next level. If you don't know me, my name is Matthew Cruz. I've been in this industry for a very, very long time. And the topic for today, the title of this call is you guys have heard of always be closing. I made up, always be converting because everything that we do should be converting customers to affiliates. You want to have duplication. You want to have a bunch of mini yous who can go out there and do what you do. Obviously, you want to become a great recruiter in this industry. You want to bring in a lot of people personally, but you can't go out there and hit icon by yourself. You can only do so much by yourself. The power of this business, the power of this industry is having, guess what? Having leverage, having other affiliates, having, a bunch of mini yous who can go out there and do what you could do. Drop a 777 in the chat if you would like to have more affiliates in your business, if you would like to have more use in your business going out there, showing the plan, running the play, growing this community, right? And so that's what we're going to be talking about is how to take someone from a customer to an affiliate. And there's so many different strategies to go out there and do it. So I'm going to break down some of the best ones that come to mind. Let's get it, guys. So with that being said, let's start with how you show the plan matters. How you show the plan matters. What do I mean by that? What I mean by that is when we have a big event, the way that we do our events is we talk about the generational wealth triangle. We talk about taking the profits that you're making short term from trading and investing long term and getting the results and taking the results from trading and investing and then sharing those results and then helping us grow this community and creating residual income as an affiliate and then making an extra 700 a month, 1,000 a month, and then using that money to trade with and using that money to invest and using that money to create more residuals and trade more and invest more. And so if from the very beginning they're sold on the idea of the wealth triangle of not just doing either or, but being able to trade and invest and also create residual income, and that's how you showed the plan from the beginning, then it's going to be a lot easier to convert somebody to an affiliate because they already bought. Let me explain it this way. The expectations that you set from the beginning are going to determine how those people think and what those people do. And it's very, very easy to set an expectation. It's almost impossible to change one later on, right? So, how you show the plan matters. If you're only talking about trading, people are going to guess what? Only want to trade, which is fine, but it's going to be a lot easier for you to convert someone to an affiliate if they already were bought into the idea of being an affiliate from the first place. That's why I love the idea of the generational wealth triangle. When we do big events, we talk about trading short term, investing long term, sharing those results, growing our community, creating residual income, doing all three. Not doing, I tell people, listen, you can make a full-time income doing one of those things, but when you do all of those things together, it's the fastest way to become financially free, to build a full-time income online. Does that make sense? Drop a yes in the chat if that makes sense when it comes to how you show the plan actually matters. Let me know. All right, cool. Um, now, next, let's talk about your onboarding. When it comes to onboarding, I love the idea of score in 24. And so your onboarding should be so simple for them to just go in, create a demo account, create a trading account, hop on one of our get paid sessions, hop on one of our live sessions, copy a trade, and literally see results in your first 24 to 48 hours. If people are seeing, results within their first 24, 48, 72 hours, what do you think that's going to do to their belief system? The only reason why people don't want to share the opportunity is what? It's lack of belief. So what are we doing? Everything that we're doing should be building their belief. And people come in with different belief levels, different belief systems. But what you can do is build people's belief 24/7, 365 with everything that you do. So the idea of Scoring 24 is showing them how simple it is to take a trade and how simple it is to copy a trade so that they can see results right away. Now, from there, next, once we get them plugged in correctly, then after that, what I like to do is within 24 hours, I like to do a why, goals, schedule, conversion call. So after they go through the onboarding, after they learn how to place trades and they hop on their first few sessions and they're actually getting results on their demo, at that point, they already believe that it works. And so what I'll do is the following day, remember, guys, success loves speed. When people join, their excitement's at an all-time high. They went to an event, they saw these success stories, they saw these testimonies, their excitement is all the way up here. And as time goes by, if you're doing the wrong things, they're losing excitement. If you're doing the right things, they're gaining excitement, right? So literally the next day, I let them know, hey, listen, we're gonna go over a game plan, and we'll hop on a call, and I'll say, hey, listen, how was your first get paid session? I don't ask questions unless I know the answer to the question. I know that they took a trade, that everybody made money, right? And so they're going to say, dude, it was amazing. They called out this trade. I was able to take it. We were able to profit. Amazing. I'll ask them as well, do you think that there's other people out there that could benefit from this information? Of course they're going to say yes. If they said yes to the first question, then I'll say, okay, cool. Well, right now we're going to talk about your whys, goals, and your schedule. But at the end of this call, I'm going to talk to you about how our affiliate platform works so that you can either make money as an affiliate with us or at least get a free membership. Sounds good? Sounds good. And then from there, I'll go into their why. I want to know why they're doing what they're doing. I want to know their what's the word I'm looking for? I want to know what is their motivation because if people have a strong reason why, they'll be able to overcome anyhow, right? And then when it comes to goals, I'm going to have them set clear goals. Long term is great, just as important, if not more important, is short term. What is their goal, for the next 30 days, 60 days, 90 days, this next week, right? It could be a consistency goal. It could be, hey, listen, you know what? So many people are focused on making money, and if you're so focused on making money, you end up being very, very emotional because it's not in your control. But if you focus on learning, if you focus on growing, if you focus on being consistent, then guess what? You're going to get results every single time. It's just a matter of a little bit of time. So it could be hopping on one live session a day, right? What is their goal? Hopping on the scanners, every single day. It could be taking one or two trades every single day. It could be all those things, but having a clear goal and having a clear target. How can you hit the target with a blindfold on? And then schedule. Obviously, if you don't give them a schedule and they're just going to tune in when they feel like it and how often are they going to feel like it, right? So they should know when are the calls, when are the live sessions, when are the important trainings, when are the next up and coming events. Maybe you guys have local events in your city, but giving them a schedule so that they know where to go and when to actually plug in. And then at the end, at that point, I'll say, hey, listen, I'm going to reinforce their belief. Reinforce, and I probably spelled that wrong. Reinforce belief. So I'm going to say, hey, listen, awesome. I know you've already been able to make money. I know you said that other people can benefit from this information. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to send you this 20-minute video breaking down how our affiliate platform works so that we can either get you paid as an affiliate or at least get a free membership. How does that sound? Sounds good. And then I'm going to send them this video. I have a video. I'm actually going to make a new one, a brand new one very, very soon, within this next week or so. And the video is basically like why our industry, why network marketing is the best industry, why you don't need a lot of money, why you don't need a lot of time, why it's the best business for your average person to go out there and create wealth. And it's going to break down all the benefits, leveraged income, residual income, everything's done for you, all that stuff. Because the only reason why people don't want to build the business is because of a lack of education. They just don't understand the business, right? And so then also in that video is going to be why iconic. In that video, I talk about the four P's. I talk about the people, the leadership. I talk about the products and services. I talk about the pay plan, aka compensation, and I talk about the positioning and timing. How, dude, this company's been around for less than a year. And usually that'd be high risk, right? And high reward. But because we have people in this company that have decades of experience and have built billion-dollar companies, you have low risk and extremely high reward. And that video is really gonna be the video that educates them and builds their belief. Like I said, everything that we do is just building their belief, right? And then from there, you can schedule another call with them. Maybe this is like 72 hours in, right? And at that point, you can ask them, hey, how did they like the video? And then you can ask them if they saw themselves actually making money as an affiliate or if they just wanted to at least get a free membership. Most people maybe they want to make money, maybe they want to at least get a free membership. It doesn't really matter. Um, Even if they just want to get a free membership, you guys realize once they do that and see how simple that it was, dude, if someone's building them a power leg and they already refer four people, then they literally only need a couple more people and they're already at 700 a month. Or maybe one of their people want to get their four no more and now they're at 700 a month. So if they don't really want to build, I'm not going to like push it like crazy. I'm going to just help them at least get their four no more because once they do that and they see how simple that it is, that's the key is radical simplicity. Once they see how simple it is, then they're gonna be like, wait, that was it? That's all I had to do to get my four no more? Now, maybe I do want to go out there and hit 700 and you can revisit that conversation later. Um, but uh but yeah, guys, so if they want to go all in, amazing. Have them make a list, obviously, as big as possible. And when it comes to the list, obviously, you're going to have them make a list and you're going to help them invite. If they have a list of people, and the hardest part for people who are new is inviting, rather than just telling them what to do, I like to, everything I do is, I think, in terms of show, shadow, duplicate. I don't tell people what to do, I show people what to do. And then once I show them, then I'll shadow them and make sure that they're doing it correctly. And once they've done it correctly, then they can go off and do it on their own. How do I know that they're doing it correctly? Well, they're getting people in front of the information and they're getting signups and they're on their way to four no more. Now, how big this list is going to depend on how all in that they are. If they only want to get their four no more, let's say worst case scenario, they just want to get a free membership. Okay, cool. Remember, make it simple, make it less scary. I'm not going to say, hey, make a list of hundreds of people. I'm going to say, hey, listen, can you make a list of five? Right? Make a list of five friends, right? And then after they do that, five family members. And then after that, five people from social media. And then after that, five people from hobbies. And then I'll give them an example. I'll say, dude, like I've signed up a million people from me playing soccer just because we have things in common. And you made it sound so simple and so small because it was just a list of five, right? They just built four lists of five. They now have a list of 20. And can we agree that law of averages, Eric Worre in his book GoPro, the number one network marketing book out there, he talks about how on average, 2 out of 10, I think it's like 3 out of 10, but let's just say 2 out of 10 that see the information are gonna join, right? So if we go off those numbers, if they have a list, four lists of five, 20 people, and they invite them correctly because you didn't tell them what to do, you show, shadow, duplicate, and you watch them do it, you inspect what you expect, then guess what? At that point, 2 out of 10 are going to join. And if 2 out of 10 join out of 20, what did they hit? They hit four no more. What's going to happen to your business if every single person at least hits four no more? How much would your business grow? How much would your business explode if every single person at the very least got a free membership? Think about that. So And then once they hit four no more, you can come back and have a conversation like and say, dude, you see how simple that was? Dude, you're literally like, if you're a builder, what are you doing? You're building people a power leg. If you're building people a power leg, they should be already halfway to whatever level, and they just need the other side, the other seven. So if they've already referred four, at that point, they should only be a few orders away from 700. Now you can say, dude, listen, you're literally this close to 700. You're literally this close to bronze. And then you can create a little game plan to help them finish out bronze. And here's the key, guys. What you want to do is you want to drag people to bronze. Here's what I mean. When people are new affiliates, they have no idea how to invite. They have no idea what to say. They have no idea how to say it. They have no idea about the PS3 system, peek interest, show the plan three-way. They have no idea that they're supposed to follow up with their people after they see the information. So you have to babysit people a little bit until they get to bronze. Once they get to bronze, now they're making 700 a month. And if you're making $700 residually every single month, do you want to lose that check? The answer is of course not. Absolutely not. So now that they're getting paid, what are they going to do? They're going to want to help those people on their team. And now you're going to get, guess what? A little bit of duplication. And it's not just you working with everybody. Now they're also helping their team because they're getting paid and they obviously want to continue to get paid. And yeah, so how do you drag people to bronze? It's really just the inviting, guys. It's really just sitting down with people, helping them invite, doing power hours. What's a power hour? Sitting down with someone for an hour and actually like watching them invite, giving them tips, helping them invite. Because again, like for me to hit bronze, silver, gold, the first few levels in this industry, I didn't know anything other than like how to invite and maybe edification. And that's it. Obviously, to go 3K, 5K, 10K, they're going to need to learn how to present, close, do all those things. But dude, to hit the first couple ranks, they don't need to know anything other than, how to invite, how to edify, PS3, the easiest, most basic things, and then they just need to go through the numbers. Does that make sense to everybody? Let me know if the stuff that I'm making is making sense. Let me know if you guys are following here. All right, cool, cool, cool. Simple. All right, so those are the main things that I wanted to talk about. But I also have extra tips as well, some other tips that I want to give you guys that I don't really talk about too much. To also, uh, you know, so just some further tips when it comes to converting people to affiliates. All right. So check this out. So that was like the main part of the training. This is just like random tips that came to my mind. But I want you guys to remember these three simple questions. If you have someone that's been a customer for a long time, and you want to convert them to an affiliate, it's very easy to have a conversation with them and ask them these three questions. Number one is, how did you get started? And guess what? They obviously had someone refer them, and they wouldn't be here if someone didn't refer them. And I'll say, no way, that's so cool. And I'll say, dude, same here. Then I'll share the story about how Manny referred me to this. And I'll share the story about how blessed and how grateful I am that somebody had the courage to open their mouth and share the opportunity with me. You see what I'm doing here, right? And then the next question is, have you seen value/growth from the platform? If they've been plugged in, we all know the answer to this question, right? And then number three is, I said this earlier, but I'm going to say it again. Do you believe that other people, you could say, do you believe that other people need this information, or do you believe that other people can benefit from this information? Same question, however you want to phrase it. Do you believe that other people need this information, could benefit from this information? Once they say yes, yes, and yes, all right, cool. It doesn't matter if they've been doing this for a day, a week, a month, a year. You can ask them these three questions. And then again, at the end, just say, hey, listen, we actually have a video breaking down how you could partner up with our company on a bigger level as an affiliate and either make money or at least get a free membership. I'm going to send it to you. I just want your opinion. Let me know what you think. That's it. So you could do that at any point in time. Another thing too is affiliate chat section. So the way that my chat is set up is it's one chat with 8 different sections. We have a recording section, trade updates, person development, general, onboarding, trade ideas, and then we have an affiliate chat. And that affiliate chat is not a real affiliate chat. A real affiliate chat is it's like an accountability chat. It's everybody working towards a common goal, everybody posting their signups, everybody posting their grinding. That's a real affiliate chat. The reason why I have this affiliate chat, I recently decided the way that I was going to use it was to just post cool stuff in there. Post like, like the lifestyle of an affiliate, right? And so post your residual checks in there. Post you traveling in there. Post what you were able to do with the residuals. Post you speaking. Like post cool things that people who are just customers are going to see that and be like, dude, I want to do that too. So having an affiliate chat section within however your chat looks like could definitely be beneficial at all. Another thing that you can do is every few weeks, I think as an organization, we need to run a why our industry call. I don't know what to call it. It doesn't have to be called why our industry or why network marketing, but whatever we want to call it, we can do some brainstorming every couple weeks. Dude, how many new customers do we have coming in every single day, every single week? We have new people coming in all the time that have no idea about what network marketing is, what the iconic compensation plan looks like. Um, and then, so having a call, worst case scenario every few weeks, to where we can educate people on the benefits of network marketing and why iconic and how simple that it is, and we get all of our new customers on there, what do you think that's going to do? It's obviously going to convert a lot of people from customers to affiliates. Next, I want to talk about promoting events. People make big decisions at big events. Most people don't go all in as an affiliate until they go to their first big event, right? So it's very, very important that you're promoting the Toronto event. It's very, very important if you're in Seattle in 9 days, we have an event out here in Washington. It's very, very important that you're promoting these events because we all know the word event stands for elevating vision, eliminating negative thoughts. And at an event is where people are going to make that decision to where they want to go all in, where they want to become, where maybe they're going to see other people walking the stage, other testimonies. They're gonna make that decision and they're gonna say, hey, if that person can do it, that person can do it, that person hit icon, I want to do it too. So promoting events is major key for converting to affiliates. Um, testimonies. I think that testimonies are one of the best ways, obviously, sharing success stories, whether it's, for example, every Sunday we have our call and we have testimonies, we have new rank advancements, we have trading testimonies. And what is that doing? It goes back to what I said in the first place, building people's belief that this really works and that this is helping other people, right? So testimonies is key. Let's talk about personal development. I love the idea of I love the book Business of the 21st Century. It's an old book, but this is how I explain it to people. I'm like, listen, have you heard of Robert Kiyosaki? This is word for word what I said. Have you heard of Robert Kiyosaki? He wrote the book Rich Dad Poor Dad. It's the number one personal finance book of all time. He has another book. It's called Business of the 21st Century. It talks about why our business model is the best business model for your average person that wants to make a full-time income, six-figure income, and do so from home and do so online. you got to check it out, right? So you're educating people. If people are serious, I have them read Business of the 21st Century, then I have them read GoPro, then I have them read Building an Empire. Those are my go-tos. Maybe you have other ones that work better for you. I'm just letting you know what works best for me. So personal growth. Um, through that, and then let's talk about, we always talk about, um, we always talk about, I love the idea of build to trade and trade to build. All right. So build to trade, I like what I tell people is I'm like, listen, 78% of people are living paycheck. Actually, no, even before that. Let me rewind a little bit farther. When I talk about trading, I let people know that trading is meant to multiply your money, multiply your income, not necessarily be the main source initially. Would you guys all agree? Trading is meant to multiply your money, compound your money, but not be the main source initially. You have to have another source of income to trade with. And most people, what do? They use their job money, which 78% of people are living paycheck to paycheck. They're using their bill money. So being able to build this business, you're able to make an extra 700 a month, 1,000 a month, 1,500, 3K, 5K, whatever their goal is, and use that money to actually trade with. So that's the idea, build to trade. But trading to build is every single time you run a, like, let's say like I run a call for my team about trading. Guess what I'm doing at the end? At the end of the call, let's say I run a get paid session, I take a trade, everybody makes money. Guess what? Guess what I'm saying? I'm saying, listen, our goal is to help as many people with the skill set as we possibly can. If you got value today, share this with one person. If you got value today, dude, we're having an opportunity call tomorrow. Make sure to invite everyone that you know to this call tomorrow. We have an event coming up. Make sure you invite everybody to this event. I'm building to trade, but I'm trading to build. If you're that type of person that only builds and doesn't trade, do you know how much people will definitely just respect what you're saying once you start trading even a little bit? Vice versa, if you're only trading, do you know how much weight your voice carries when you start talking about the building? So I'm just giving you guys some ideas here, but these are the things that I was thinking about. Yeah, guys, I have a couple notes, but I think that's pretty much everything for the most part that I wanted to talk about. And this is, my best tips so that you guys can go out there, convert customers to affiliates, be able to create duplication, and be able to, dude, have a bunch of mini yous who can go out there, build the business, and you can have leverage and you can go out there and rank up a million times faster. So, any questions, any comments, let me know. If you guys have any questions about any of this, let me know. Oh, by the way, after I have them make this list and after I have them, talk to their entire warm market, I forgot to mention this earlier. After that, obviously the warm market is easier and it's faster. There's already trust built up, so they should start there first. But after that, the warm market is the warm up because their warm market is very, very limited. They only know so many people. So after that, then what I'll do is I'll send them a TikTok training. I think that I don't know how you guys generate leads. Maybe it's TikTok, maybe it's Instagram, maybe it's ads, maybe it's a combination. I don't know what you do. I'm just letting you know that what I do. I sign up, one, two, three, four new people from TikTok every single week using some scripts that we have on there. And so once they talk to everybody that they know, then I'm going to send them our TikTok training, which is like, dude, all right, you've talked to everybody that you know. But now here's the TikTok strategy so that you have an unlimited amount of people who are interested reaching out to you. And you go from warm market to cold market. And that's kind of how you do that transition. That's something I was supposed to talk about earlier. This guy, Skylar, how did you get so good? Don't hype me up like that. You're funny, bro. Where do we get the recording of this training? I'll upload it to my YouTube and I will drop it in the chats. Ace, why residual income? What does that mean? What was that about? Was that a question? What are some what are some challenges people have their first time converting customers? Oh, I see. I see. Yeah. I mean, no, that could be. That could be. It definitely needs to be better than wire industry. Wire industry sounds boring, so that could be cool. I mean, I don't know. You guys tell me. What are some challenges that you guys have converting customers to affiliates? You guys tell me. I mean, I don't know. I need to make money with trading first. I mean, I'll say this. Some people, no matter what you say, it's kind of like the business. Like we have the best business, but it doesn't matter what you say. Some people are going to be super, super negative, right? So some people, I mean, if they want to make money first, I will try to put it into perspective for them. And I'll say, listen, like when you say make money, are you saying you need to make $1 million? You need to make $1,000? You need to make $10? You need to make $1? Because at the end of the day, like the results that you get have absolutely nothing to do with if you refer someone. I had so many people that I referred that had faster trading results than me. And if I hadn't opened my mouth and told them, then they wouldn't be here and they wouldn't be having success, right? But if they're still like pushing that and they just genuine, then help them make money, you know? For me, like if I can't, I don't want to use the word convince because I hate convincing. If I can't educate somebody and get them to want to build, because it can't be your idea, it has to be their idea. Why do you think we ask questions like how did you start? Have you seen? It's because these are like getting them to think that this is their idea, right? But if I genuinely can't, for lack of better words, convince someone to want to be an affiliate, then and they really just want to get trading results, then help them get trading results. Make sure that they're plugged in. Make sure that they're hopping on the get paid sessions. If they're genuinely plugged in, then what are they going to get? They're going to get results, right? So I love the idea of raising the bar. Belief, action, results. Some people have no belief or low belief, so they take no action, or low action, so they get no results or low results. And what does that do to their belief system? It's a vicious cycle. It reinforces their negative belief system, and then they take less action, get less results, less belief, less action, less results until they slowly but surely fall off. But what happens if you help them take action? You help them take their first trade. You help them see their first profits, and they see results. What's that going to do to their belief? Then they're going to take more action, get more results, to get more belief. Then they're going to want to build. Then you're going to help them invite, and then they're going to invite, and then they're going to get signups, and then they're going to get more results. And then they're going to get more belief and more action, and then more results. And then they're going to get hit for no more. And now they're going to get recognition, and they're going to get a free membership. And now they're going to have more belief and take more action and get more results. And now they're going to want to build the actual business. And now they're going to hit bronze and make 700 residually every single month. And now they're going to have more belief and more action and more results. So how good you are at launching people and getting them set up properly, like I said, like if you get them set up properly, then they should gain excitement, they should gain results, they should gain a positive experience, and it should be an upward spiral. If you're not getting people set up properly, then you're just setting them up for failure. If you're just signing people up and you're just like, hey, go figure it out, which a lot of people do, by the way, then what do you think is going to happen to them? Can you go over the fake affiliate chat? Yeah, I mean, that's so funny. Finding higher value serious prospects. Okay, yeah, that's the other thing too, is what's interesting? When you start recruiting up, when you start recruiting higher value people, people who are already successful, people who are already business minded, people who are already open minded, you do a lot less convincing. Isn't it funny how the most broke people are oftentimes the most skeptical people? That's why they are where they are. So Skylar had an amazing point. Like, if you find yourself doing too much convincing, dude, like maybe that person is not qualified. Maybe that person just is not serious, and you need to go out there and recruit higher quality people for sure. Recruiting up is very, very important. Yeah, so what I was saying for the affiliate chat is just I don't know how else to explain it, but like you and everyone who's an affiliate, like within your team, should be posting your residuals, should be posting you guys traveling, should be posting you guys speaking, should be posting your culture night, should be posting having fun. You should make being an affiliate look so much fun and look so cool that everybody wants to do it. That's what I would post about. I don't know how else to explain it, but that's what I would post about. And then if they actually want to really build, then I would have like a separate chat where like you guys are posting your signups, you guys are posting, your IPAs. We used to do that in the other chat, and then like, dude, it's so weird when you're talking about like closing people and signing people up, and then someone joins the chat and they see like, oh, I just closed this person. Like, dude, that's just so weird, right? All right, guys. With that being said, I'm going to upload this recording to YouTube. I'm going to send this to you guys so you guys can review it if you want, and we'll go from there. Appreciate you guys for tuning in. Let's make sure that we're here every single Friday. If it's not me, I know that Beeve runs these calls. I know that Matt runs these calls. I know that these guys have so much wisdom and so much value on these different topics. And so let's make sure to plug in and get trained. All right, guys, have a great Friday night. Appreciate y'all. Talk soon. Bye for now.